Everything that people fight about today and seems to be so divisive, every issue that we see on the news or in social media, from race to gender expression, sexuality, even immigration, all those things are really about bodies. Uh, what color they are, who they love, where they belong. And those abstract ideas, um, they're embodied day in and day out by the people that I love. And I include myself in that. So for me, painting has been about connecting and not focusing on what divides us, and having a really naked experience with someone. And I say naked definitely in the sense of being unclothed and not apolitical, but like depoliticized, um, but also psychologically naked. Naked, um, just being real, just being present. My my actual process is to sit with people, and I do a kind of drawing called blind contour that anybody who's taken art class probably knows from their first day, where instead of looking down at the paper, you look in front of you. So I'm looking literally at the person that I'm drawing the whole time. And in that experience, people can be confessional or really intimate. They want to talk about their dreams, who they have crushes on, disappointments, why they're still mad at their mom, or feeling trapped in relationships, or how they think like parts of their own bodies are like too big or too small or don't fit in. Um, I think it's a real honor to be that intimate with someone, and painting is a pretty solitary thing, and New York City is a pretty lonely place. So uh, I always felt like I was inhabiting the world and inhabiting my own practice by having those people sit across from me. Um, in the end, everything I do is a relationship, and this is the most meaningful way that I've found to make a record of that experience of being with someone else. So,
Do you think vulnerability is important to your work?
yeah, so vulnerability for me is the opposite of shame. And I'm really drawn toward men because that's who I like to sleep with. I like to look at their bodies. And there's a way in which that can seem really shameful. Growing up, I grew up in a Catholic house, so the only half naked man that we got to see consistently was Jesus up on the cross, and he was cute. Um, but to deny the body, to feel like it's inherently fallen, to feel like natural processes, even hunger, much less sexuality, to deny those, that was kind of the context of me growing up. And at the same time, in gay culture today, like I know what it's like to have a really permissive, superficial negotiation of what your body can be. So on Grindr, I always feel like it's like just the Pizza Hut app. It's like, what do you want and how soon do you want it? You want sausage or not? It's sort of hard to find a middle ground. And for me, art is exactly the right place to do that. So um, I like actually the tradition of the nude. I like putting men in that place. It's traditionally a space where like naked females are glancing away and are
Mm.
turned into objects. But
Mm-hmm.
in every single portrait I do, the person is looking right back at you and really asserting their humanity. And yes, they are sexual, but I think to deny their sexuality would be to be too Catholic. And I think that to simply sexualize them would be too contemporary grindery, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to see them through every possible lens. And what I love about these people, and I think what I mean most when I say that they're naked, is that they're resisting any kind of facile, simplified reading. They aren't one thing or another, they're everything. and the human body actually constantly resists every label that you could try to put on it.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.